What's up, guys? A couple days ago, I had somebody ask me something that kind of got me thinking, and figured it might be something you guys might find interesting and you might not. I don't know. Just going to throw stuff out there, kind of trying to spitball some ideas out just to see if anybody finds them interesting, helpful. Honestly, if I help one person, I'm happy. I don't do this for money, views, nothing like that. I just do it because I enjoy it, and for as introverted as I am naturally, I kind of enjoy talking to my phone, even though I hate the look of this and the sound of that. I hate editing these. But anyway, off track. Somebody asked me what I would do if I wasn't able to ever upload another YouTube video, and for reasons I just pretty much went over. I mean, I'd be okay with it, but it got me thinking, why do I actually do this? Because it does add a lot of time and a little bit of expense. Like, if you guys could see the rig that I've got here, because I've got my typed notes right there on my one phone. I'm recording this on my business phone. Sorry about my nails, because I know it sets somebody off, but I'm not a hand model, so you know who you are. If they even still watch, because that was pretty funny. Won't deny it made me laugh. Anyway, because I don't know. It got me thinking, what would I do if this ever stopped? And really made me think, why do I even continue to do it? I have a hard time coming up with new ideas, and right now I'm in the time where I'm just like, my brain's completely gone. But like I say, I've been thinking about it for a while, and when I'm at work, I just generally throw the earbud in and chill with some tunes or a good book or something. And earlier today, it just dawned on me. I do it because I like taking things like this piece of acrylic and turning them into things like one of my favorite fountain pens. I say my favorite because I was not expecting it to look that good. I was very happily surprised with these. I'm glad I ordered more than the one I was originally going to. Although I meant to, I just accidentally hit 6. Shh. Honest mistake there. I thought I was adding the stabilized pink maple. Don't judge me. It's also why I shouldn't be putting an order together when I'm half asleep. But yeah, I just figured, what the heck, let's try it. If people get too hateful, I delete any way of them being able to get a hold of me, take all my contact info off, and see how it goes on its own. Fortunately, it hasn't gotten to that point, and it's far from it, because honestly, some of the trolls, guys, I just find you funny. Not gonna lie, I really have. But like I say, I didn't start to make money. I didn't start to get famous. I wouldn't complain if either happened, especially if I was able to do all of my woodworking and stuff full time. But it's not looking likely for a while, if ever. So stay there. So here we are. Yeah. Honestly, when I'm out here, I relax out here. It might sound crazy, but whether I'm working on the table saw, the miter saw, my bandsaw, my lathe, which by the way is literally, my knee is hitting it on my stool right now. These are all the mini tools you almost never see me use, but when I grab them, generally somebody, whether it's on a comment or someone I know personally, hits me up, what is that tiny little tool you use? I don't like them. They are too small. They are not safe in my opinion. That said, sometimes they are the absolute perfect thing for the job you're trying to get done. And these are wood handles of the same thing. I keep them because, again, specific tool, specific job. I don't use them a lot because I don't feel safe using them a lot. But when I need them, I've got them. But yeah, So I'm trying to think if there's anything else, and I'm double checking my notes. But yeah, I mean, it's just out here's where I relax. This is what I enjoy doing. It helps bring that little bit of sanity we all need that some people get from watching TV or playing video games. I get it out here making stuff. It's also why I try to sell a lot of the stuff I make, so I can afford to just use that money to keep buying this stuff so I can keep it going. So anybody that's bought anything from me, thank you for funding my better than therapy. Oh, cheaper than therapy. I don't know, I just like saying therapy. I didn't know that till just now too. But I mean, it's just, you know, to me, everything's gone so digital. I like being able to handwrite something down once in a while. Or I like being able to spin that top, which I do have one. You know, I do like being able to spin a top. Or have something physical to hold that's not just digital. Because, let's be honest, the digital world, I'm not a fan of. But, yeah, so, sorry, I got a message and it came up on both phones. I was like, wait, what? Oh. But, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, my thoughts on what I'd do if YouTube ever went away and why I really got into this. And I mean, honestly, I'd love to take this channel to where not only am I teaching people how to do stuff, but I'd like to have an actual physical school or at least be able to host classes, even if it's, hey, we want you to come here and teach people how to carve something. Sweet. How many people are going to be there? Because I'm probably going to bring 5 times the number of blanks I should. Well, depending on what we're doing. If it's super small, I'm probably just going to bring a whole board worth because it weighs next to nothing. And the truth is, a little container like one of these that I'm looking at, that I brought out here for tops right now, it's a little 6.5 quart liter. I'm not editing this, so make fun of me. 6.5 quart container. I mean, fill one of these up with pen blank or carving blanks. That's almost 2 boards worth of blanks. Throw that in there, and all the knife kits that I would bring to do a class for carving. I mean, heck, check that in a bag. Check that in a bag in a plane. I can throw that on the bottom. I can go anywhere I want to with that. That's easy. You know, if we were going to do like a lathe class, that gets harder, but it's not impossible. I know some places, specifically a couple stores that generally have a classroom in it for woodworking, and they bring guest instructors in. I'd love to be able to do stuff like that. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out what it takes to teach a shop class in a high school, because if they start bringing that back, I'm all over that. Because I'm not half bad as a machinist. I'm good. Well, I'd like to think I'm good with wood. I mean, I've welded for years. I'm not the greatest at any one thing, but I'm an amazing generalist, because I'd much rather be a foot deep with a skill set that's a mile wide than a skill set that's a mile deep but an inch wide. So, but yeah, so I think I'm just gonna call her there, because it covers pretty much everything I wanted to in this one. So with that, I hope it wasn't too boring or down. I'm not trying to be anything down at all. I'm just trying to get some more content out. And again, if anybody has any ideas what you want to see, questions you want answered, if there's specific carvings you want to see me try, it does take me a while to generally be able to do one, especially lately. I had a few comments that kind of got to me with the carving that I couldn't just laugh off like I normally do. And I actually put the knives down for about 2 months, but we're trying to get that figured out. Sorry. Door was opening, and when it goes slow, I'm never sure if somebody's there or not, so you hit it and you find out. But yeah, so with that, I will say cat in the hat, that be that. See y'all later, folks.